Hello, it's Simon from Confidence Wills, and I'm about to publish this week's blog, which is entitled, Do I Need a Trust to Avoid Probate? Now, before I get into that, I just want to get clear on what the word probate means, because it's commonly misunderstood, and I completely understand this. So, probate describes the authority that the court gives to, for example, the executor of a will that allows them to take charge of a deceased person's estate and make sure that it's correctly divvied up according to the will. Okay, that's what probate itself is. Now, when people ask questions like, how do I avoid probate? What's happened usually is they've had a bad experience. So perhaps somebody's passed away, there's been a lot of complications and a lot of delay around their will getting distributed. Now, I want to make clear that this isn't really the fault of probate. This has got far more to do with the complexity of their estate before they passed away. Probate in and of itself it's administrative, I suppose. Now, that said, it is worth considering whether probate need apply at all to somebody's estate. So small estates under £5,000 aren't necessarily subject to probate. And in calculating the size of somebody's estate, it's important to remember that it's comprised of the things that the person owns solely and directly. So things like jointly owned bank accounts may well pass outside of the estate, so they won't be included in that calculation. Similarly, pensions, death in service benefits, etc., might also avoid the will depending on how they're set up. Now, in that instance, those sorts of things that are held on trust for you in life, like pensions, like insurance policies, can be directed into a thing called an asset protection trust. And if there's not much else in the estate, that can result in probate being avoided. In terms of using trusts for other reasons, I'm extremely reticent to talk about it in any depth. You can certainly give things to a trust in life in the same way you can kind of give things to anybody. But there's a lot of pitfalls where people try to sort of engineer what's going to happen after they die. A big one is, reservation of benefit. People might try and put their house into trust but carry on living in it. Of course, they're still enjoying the property, so the trust is considered not necessarily to wholly own the house as the person thinks. Listen, this area of probate and the use of trusts has quite a few pitfalls. It's something we deal with a great deal, and you really ought to be talking to a professional about this before doing anything. You can get in touch with us now via the website at www.confidencewills.co.uk just for a no obligation conversation, or you can subscribe to these videos or read our blogs. But hopefully we'll hear from you soon, and I wish you all a happy Guy Fawkes night. Take care.